2, 3, 4.
Hey guys, I hope your day is going well. Our next video today is Iron Maiden. It's a request. It's been a bit since I've listened to Iron Maiden. It might be somewhere close to 1986, actually. Let me find it. It's the name of the person. Yeah, the name of the person who actually requested this kind of threw me off for a minute. It's called Trolling in the Deep, which I think it's kind of funny in two ways. Number one, because trolling, obviously, right? But Trolling in the Deep, which is a really big jab at Adele, right? Get it? Rolling in the deep, trolling in the deep. Never mind. And then there's a triple entendre there, which is like the comments at YouTube can be pretty deep. So trolling in the deep. There's three meanings there. Never mind. Okay, so anyway, Iron Maiden. Yeah. Iron Maiden. Caught somewhere in time. Let's get it. now I'm probably going to say a couple things that people don't like. I'm just giving you a forewarning so you can start typing up your responses right now. Apparently I was crabby yesterday and I gave everybody a really harsh criticism. But it's not so today. It's really not. But listening to this reminds me of why I did not like Iron Maiden back in the 80s when they were out with everybody else. Because it's not true that I'm not, that I don't like the heavier side of rock, because I do. That's probably what I prefer. And I was listening to those groups back then. Not all of them. Trust me, there was trash out back then. There was trash. But I was listening to Black Sabbath, and as well as Metallica, as well as AC/DC, as well as Led Zeppelin, as well as I throw some more shit out there. But I didn't like Iron Maiden. Here's the thing. And now here's my critique with Iron Maiden. Oh, this is what I like about Iron Maiden. What I like about Iron Maiden is they do have at least one of their guitar players is very talented. At least was when this came out, which was, I'm assuming, at least 86 or before, because there was a live show of it, which was garbage. That's why I didn't play it. I started to play that video and it was horrible, and that's why I went to just doing the lyric video. Okay, so, but at least one of their guitar players is or was, if he's still playing, was very talented in the group. But he only gets to show off just so much of it, because they're really playing very basic guitar type heavy metal riffs throughout the thing anyway, so the other guy can keep up. They have a very talented drummer as well. Now, these are the things I don't like about Iron Maiden. The things I don't like about Iron Maiden is this. The lyrics to their song sucks. I'm sorry. Whoever wrote the lyrics to that song, it's god-awful. But it doesn't matter, because their singer is god-awful. He is flat 90% of the time, and because he knows he's not a good singer, he doesn't sing, really, except for the chorus, which is flat the entire time. The rest of it, he kind of does that. A lot of bands were doing it to try to get by back then. It's kind of like this talking, kind of singing thing, but they're yelling at you, and then to hit a high point, they kind of scream it at you in a sing-songy way. But he's not singing it, and he's horrible at it at best. I mean, he's not very good at it anyway. So he doesn't have a good voice. At least some of these bands back there had singers that had good voices. And the other thing I don't like about Iron Maiden is, what did I say? The lyrics, the singer, and the last thing is they have good music. They would have better music if they weren't trying to hide the inadequacies within their band with doing everything in QuickTime. If you don't know what QuickTime is, they're speeding everything up, speed metal. So if you hear everything, they're using the drums as a driving force, so that way everybody is kind of he's setting the beat. I've said this before with Led Zeppelin, how John Bonham set the pace for the band, right? That's why the band, all the pieces sounded out of place. Once he died, one of the main reasons why the band split up is because, or it sounded like crap when they played at Live Aid and used Phil Collins, is because they didn't have John Bonham in the back who set the pace for the band. A lot of times bands will use the drums as the cornerstone for the band to set the pace for the songs or for the band. I'm sorry, I'm spitting everywhere today. I'm not feeling well. Anyway, so yeah, they're using the drums, even though you can hear behind the speed, if you listen long enough, you can hear that he's actually pretty talented, because not only is he keeping the beat going, the fast pace going for the rest of the band, He's actually still doing his handwork too, which he's supposed to be doing and getting his riffs in. But they're using the drums to drive the speed of the band. They're making the band go not just at regular time, but time and a half. So they're doing a quick time on the band, and which is also speeding up the guitars. So it's almost like if you took a regular rock and roll song and put it at 1.5. There are some bands that do it in that time, and it sounds good. They don't do it with all their songs, but they do it with a lot of their songs, and they can still do a very good job. One of the bands that does it very well is Bullet for My Valentine. They're still, people call them a speed metal or thrash band. They aren't. They're a heavy metal band who just happens to do a lot of their songs in quick time or speed time, and they do it very well. They have a very good drummer that can keep the pace of the band. They have phenomenal guitarists who can also keep up the time, and they have I say halfway decent lead singer. A lot of people just think he's phenomenal and awesome and wonderful and gorgeous and this and that. I'm just like, he's all right. But they have a good writer for their songs. So their songs are good because whoever writes their songs does a really good job. And he's not a bad singer. You know, he's not like the best singer there ever was to be heard, but he's a rock singer. So, I mean, he's a good singer. He's a metal singer. But yeah, Bullet for My Valentine does a really good job at QuickTime. So I'm not totally trashing Iron Maiden, and I'm glad that you requested the song because I haven't listened to them in, 20 plus years. But it did remind me why I didn't listen to them back then. But that's just my personal preference. They were a very popular, very, very popular band in the 80s, and they sold shit tons of records. I mean, yeah, don't get it crooked. I mean, they were extremely popular. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that. My Iron Maiden fans. Still doing this band thing, huh? I guess the hair thing. Okay, anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much, Trolling in the Deep, for your request. You guys have a great day, and please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And what else? Damn straight, take care of each other because no one else is going to. Ciao.